In this video, we will be looking at some of the parameters mentioned in the progress report which is given to the students. The first thing you should look at is the time period for which the report is generated and the number of games played in this range and the rating gained. So this shows the actual improvement in the student's performance. Then we should look at some of the reasons how this performance was impacted. One of the reasons is the average opponent rating. As you can see, this student went from 1462 to 1547, but the average opponent rating is below that, so he needs to play against higher rated opponent. Next shows the rating graph of the student, his game breakdown, what's the percentage score with white and black. The top three higher rated wins shows that this is the potential of a student. If he plays well regularly, he can achieve that level. Next is the opening breakdown, the score of the player in each opening, how he has done in each opening. Then the next is the most important, performance parameters. These are the five things that are important in chess: tactics, technique, attack, defense, and time management. This shows you the overall performance as well as the trends in the performance, how it has been throughout the period. Tactics show the blunder rate, how often does the student blunder. So usually blunders are quite common in chess, so blunder rate is, the score will always be low, so 50 to 70 is a very good range. In the other four parameters, it's possible to score higher, above 90. So technique is how many times the winning position was converted. Attack is punishing opponent's mistakes. Defense is in a position where opponent makes a mistake and gives you a chance, how often did you take advantage of it, that is reflected in the defense. And time management is the general time utilization during the game that the student has shown, is given over here. So there is a coach feedback section next, which gives important suggestions to students for his performance and improvement. These are the levels that are followed in the academy. And next is the workbook section, or area to improve section, you can call it, where different blunders that the student made, different blunders that his opponent made, which remain unnoticed, are mentioned in this part of the report. And technique shows the examples where student had a winning position for a long time but didn't win it. Now you should look at these games by just clicking on this link and see where was the mistake made in these games, what part of the technique needs to be improved. So this is the overview of the report card. A defense area shows the games in which the defensive opportunity was there but was not utilized. And the time management shows number of games where a student played very quickly and got in trouble. So these segments help student to understand more about their play and helps them to improve their performance. Thank you.